Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. F-Dash here with F-Dash TV. Got another Darkness Rises video for you, and today we're going to be talking about gems. Alright, so this is mainly going to be a free-to-play player's guide to acquiring and using gems. But let's talk a little bit about those players who choose to pay for gems. And that's perfectly fine. Everyone is free to do as they please with their own money. Now, if you are going to be spending money in this game, what's the best value for your buck, right? It's not going to be any of these gems right here. None of them. Don't do this. This is not the best ROI. The best ROI you're going to get is, gosh, where is it? It's going to be one of these two here. So you've got the development special and we've got the daily aid. I believe it's going to be actually this one here. So it's going to be the daily gem bundle. This is $5, and it's essentially a subscription, right? And a lot of games are doing this these days. You pay $5 or whatnot, and you get so many gems up front. So in this one, you get 1,000 gems up front. You also get this other currency here of ether, which is used to buy special items from the shop. And then for the next 28 days, you get 100 gems per day, which is actually pretty. It's pretty good ROI there. All for $5. So you're gonna get a total of 3,800 gems for the month, for those 28 days. 1,000 up front, and then 100 every day for 28 days, for a total of 2,800 gems for those 28 days. This is a really good bundle here. Actually, it's gonna be better than the developmental bundle. So don't actually buy that one. Buy the daily aid bundle. $5 a month. Subscribe to the game if you're going to be putting any money into the game. This is where you're going to want to do it. 3,800 gems a month for $5. You honestly can't beat that. That's by far the best way to get gems if you're going to pay. For everyone else, how do we get gems? Something that was shocking to me is that you cannot get gems from the check-in. That is so weird. This is one of the few games that does not give you gem crystal currency for checking in. That's so weird. Instead, what they do, they give you these armor chests, accessory chests, you know, and whatnot. I would rather have gems, honestly. That's very interesting. So you cannot get it that way. So don't try to do it that way. The majority of them for you are going to come from quests, right? So you get a ton from doing the main quest, right? So for completing, let's go back here. So for completing main quest 1, you get 100. Main quest 2, 200, and then it goes on so much and so forth. So I'm in main quest 7, so if I complete this, that's 700 gems that I get for that. Then 8, 9, and there are 12 of these. And look, the 12th one is going to give you 1,500 gems. Pretty good. Now to do these, they're not terribly difficult, but they do require you to put some time into the game. You see, I got to achieve 500,000 power on my character. That's absurd. Get A rank in 6 slots, and then clear up to chapter 17. So I've already done that, but these other two are going to take quite a bit of an investment in my time. With I may not even be playing that long. So so the main quest is going to give you a bunch. The weekly, I'm probably gonna make a whole video on how terrible this whole weekly thing is. These give you some as well, right? So if you get 200, you get 200 gems for getting 30 points in your weekly missions here. And then if you make it to 80 points, you're going to get 500. So you can get 700 gems for playing the game and doing these weekly missions every day. Now, doing these weekly missions, again, that's another topic for another day. They are freaking horrible because they don't stack. Anyway, so you can get 700 per week for doing weekly missions. And then daily, you can get 100 gems for completing your daily missions by getting 400 points. And that doesn't actually even mean you have to complete all of these, just enough of them that you get 400 points, and you get 100 gems for doing that. Then you can also get them from your achievements. Now you can't get a ton of them for your achievement, but every now and then they'll give you some. I believe social has quite a bit for just getting friends. So, you know, this one I can get 10 gems here for finishing a grand success at fishing 2 or more times. I got some for having 30 friends. There's some here in gears too. Obtain 6 or more A pieces. Obtain 1 or more S rank pieces. There's a bunch here at the bottom. I'm not even sure what this means, but if you get different weapon styles, body styles, head styles, or back styles, You get some gems there, 25, 20, 15, and 15 respectively. Development does not give you any, and I did not see any. Oh no, yes. So battle does give you some. So for completing the story mode on normal, hard, and then hell mode, you get quite a bit of gems as well. So that's a pretty significant amount of gems there. So basically, as we're seeing here, you also get some for being MVP in PvP a few times. Yeah, I got the one for normal already. So basically, playing the game, playing it often, is going to give you some gems. Obviously, you can get 700 per week. You can get 100 per day, so that's another 700. So it can add up pretty nicely. So where else can you get gems? You can get gems from the game mode of PvP. So let's go into ranked here. It doesn't really matter where you go, right? But if you look at, oh man, where is it? Oh, it's actually here. So your rewards for doing your ranks, right? So if, obviously the higher you go in the ranks, the more gems you're going to get. You see 250 gems for being rank 1. I'm not rank 1 in any way, shape, or form. I'm in the top 10, so I get 80 gems per day. So I mean, obviously doing better, especially in ranked, which is super easy to do. You're not fighting anybody real. You could probably do, definitely the top 50 or something like that. You get a pretty significant amount of gems per day doing that. I don't know about the other. I don't really play the other modes. Let's look at team PvP. I don't even think do you get rewards for this? Oh, you do. Yes. So, and you get a lot more rewards. Holy crap. I'm going to have to actually start doing these. So yeah, you see you get a ton more rewards for doing team PvP. So I'm guessing the same is true for dual PvP. Let's look. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty similar to what we just saw there. Yeah, so essentially doing PvP, especially the team one, is going to give you a crap ton of gems there. That's a lot of gems. Wow. Yeah. So if you really want to get gems, do PvP. That's really where the majority of it's going to come from. Now, you've got all these gems. What the hell are you going to do with them, right? Well, there's only one thing you should be doing with your gems, and that is, let's go to the shop. Not the shop. Let's go to the chests. Now, you might think that, hey, I should buy some weapon and armor chest or maybe an accessory chest. Don't do that. Don't do it. All right. That's not a good expenditure of your gems. The only thing you should be buying with your gems in Darkness Rises are costumes. Do your buy 10 times because you get one guaranteed A rank costume. Now, you're probably still going to get crap. I mean, the odds of you getting an S are not very high. But this is still the best absolute value for all of your gems. It's not cheap, 3,000 per 10 pull. But, like I said, this is where the majority of the value is going to come from. Now, why? Because costumes are a little different than gear. Because gear, you can fuse them together, upgrade them. You can't do that with costumes. And costumes provide a lot of power to you. The only way to upgrade costumes is to have other costumes to feed into these costumes, right? So that's why you need a large variety of costumes, which is why you're going to be pulling tons and tons of costume chests. So this is where all your hard-earned gems should be going. Do not buy accessory or gears. Don't buy gold because you get that for free anyway. Just buy costume chests. It's the best ROI in the game. So hopefully you have learned something today about how to get gems. If you're going to spend money, what's the best ROI in there, and then in terms of spending them, make sure you spend them on costumes. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time on F2TV.